Yo, what's up guys? There's going to be a video on the canyons. This is the second alternative level in West of Dead. The first one was the Bayou. I already uploaded a video on that one. And the best part of these alternative levels is right here, these little chests. So you're going to get a powerful weapon right away. So I got a level 5 double barrel shotgun when I only got like level 2, level 3 weapons right now. The trade-off is these boards are a lot harder than the normal board you would do. And you have to know how to access them. So for this one you need the second rune, the power rune. I picked it up from an outlaw in the Bayou, so it might be different from you. I read somewhere that the preacher drops them on the boss fights. So look right here, so the trade-off is these boards are a lot harder. So I almost died right there because I just got swarmed by three winged creatures, and then this guy catches me in the hallway. So my method of beating the Bayou was kind of to lead the guys out of the room and then kill them in the hallways, but your fucking aim becomes trash in these hallways, but the enemies still have pretty good aim. So your best bet for this board is to just get in and run from cover to cover. It just sucks when there's tons of enemies and you're getting hit from every angle. And the first time you do this board, you're going to have another boss fight with the Wendigo. The first one was at the hunt, and he dropped the first rune. I killed the Wendigo, but then I died later in the board. So this time when I went through, there was no Wendigo. But I'm gonna put the Wendigo boss fight at the end just so you see it. And this Wendigo drops a rune too. So I thought there was 3 runes because there was 3 achievements for runes, but there is a 4th rune. It's called the Summoning Rune, and it's really vague, and I still don't know what it does. Just like a lot of things in this game, I bought the DLC. It's supposed to be a level called the Battlefield. Still no clue how to access that. I don't know if they just hid it somewhere and you have to do it, find it, or they just haven't put it in yet. They don't answer you on Twitter, so there's no way to know. And from my experience from playing and from reading some comments, there's like a bunch of glitches in this game. It looks like they released it a little too early. Because I know there's certain times when I try to leave an area, and he'll just take the knee to leave, but it'll never. You have to reset the game. Luckily, it saves that progress, and you can just go right back. And then there's times when you can't access this room, the room to get to the canyons. You can't break that barricade. So sometimes you have to reset the game, just quit, and then come back, and then that door will break for you. And just a bunch of little things, like bullshit kills where it's shooting through walls and stuff like that. It's just real frustrating because I like this game, but one of the things I hate most about games is when you have to do everything over again after just doing it. I hate redoing things over and over again. It drives me crazy. But I just want to beat everything and get the whole story. So I've been playing this way too much. I probably should just wait until they fix everything and then come back, but I don't know, because I'm a glutton for punishment. No patience. And it is really hard, so it takes a lot of practice. You have to go through and die a bunch of times before you start getting these levels down and kind of figuring out how the best to beat the certain enemies. I had a guy commenting, how do I beat this and do this, but it's all about the grind, because as you play and you unlock sin and you unlock new weapons and charms and shit, it makes it a little easier. But some of the weapons you unlock, you fucking spend all this sin and then they suck. So you gotta be careful. Maybe I'll do a video on the best weapons, but it seems like the weapons they start you with are the better weapons. Like right now I'm trying to unlock the Eradicator, which is like the highest damage weapon they have to unlock. It's 550 sin. But the warning on it says there's a long charge time, so we'll see. Hopefully it's not ridiculously long to where it's this worthless weapon and then I just wasted my time. There's actually not a lot of videos being uploaded for this game. I'm surprised. There's not much going on right now with Corona and shit. So I'm not seeing a lot of feedback. I wish more people would talk about the game and I could understand where the fucking DLC is and how the certain mechanics work. Like I said, I still got to do the 3rd alternative level. I got the 3rd rune from an outlaw in the town, and I got to use that to get to the Churchyard, and then there might be another rune there. I still got to try that level. So these guys are pretty easy. You just got to shoot them in the back, but they just suck when you're behind cover and you're getting shot at, and they come up on you and they make you have to move. But once you take out all the enemies first before you start fighting this guy. So I made it to the church, which I think is the last level before the final boss fight, and I've seen in the comments people agree the level of difficulty just skyrockets out of nowhere. The guys in those rooms all take cover, and the worst part is there's a healer, so you have to really come in and be aggressive and take out that healer, or you'll be just sitting there all day. And because every time they get low life, they just run back to that guy and get healed. And then what got me the last time, I actually got pretty far, but there's a guy who teleports with like a shotgun, so he just fucking teleports behind you, and everybody's shooting, so you have to be behind cover. And then he teleports right behind you, and then just shoots you in the back, and you die. So it's not impossible, but it just takes a while. It just sucks because you got to do all those levels just to get there, and then you get killed on bullshit, and then you have to start all over. So I don't know. They should incorporate some kind of, one life extra mechanic, or every time you beat a chapter, you should be able to get one save or one continuation. Because I just hate wasting my time. Like I said, you finally get to the church, and then you die in 2 minutes, and then you got to fucking do it all over again. And there is 3 upgrade stations, so make sure you get all 3. Usually there's 2, and this one there's 3. Just like in the mines has 3. There's 2 chests. There's that one in the beginning, and then there's one in the board, and then you have the merchant. I upgraded perception a little higher first, just so I could take out these enemies faster. And I got the larger flask for health, so that helps out a lot too. But I'm gonna wrap it up. If anybody knows how to access the DLC, if anybody knows what the summoning rune is for, and if anybody knows how many runes there are, or if there's anything I got wrong or I'm missing, just let me know in the comments. I'm just trying to figure out this game. It's a little frustrating. And then, like I said, I'm going to leave in the Wendigo fight at the end here, so you can see what that's all about. And then that's where you get the summoning rune. But that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.
felt better about my chances now. This would open up a couple of dead ends for me. I always expected resurrection to be holy, pure, divine. Waking up on the floor of a bar was a long ways from that promise.